I'm getting ready for work, y'all. And I couldn't decide if I was gonna get ready on camera or off camera, so and it ain't that much time in the world for me to make a decision, so here I is. But the Lord told me something today about y'all, and he was getting on my case about y'all. And he told me that I disrespected y'all. And I was like, wait, how did I do that? That wasn't my intention. And he said, you making all these changes to your video, to your channel, and you're not discussing it with the flock. And I was like, he said, you're telling me, but you got to discuss it with the flock. And I was like, y'all, it is never my desire nor my intention to disrespect any of you, and I don't want any of you to feel like I don't uh value your opinion, or or that I don't respect you guys, because I do. It's just when you have a YouTube channel and you're trying to find you have a goal and you're focused on that goal, when you're trying to figure out what works and you're trying to express yourself creatively, that it's very challenging. It's very like time consuming mentally. And so I do all these changes in my videos and y'all don't watch them, and then it brings me confusion because I'm like, you know, it's my wisdom, it's just expressed in a different way. But I still have to speak to you guys about it, you know, because, we're family and we're still getting to know each other. And um so, I apologize for that. Now, let's discuss the changes. Now, honestly, I have a goal for my channel. There's a point of the platform, okay? I want to reach, before I leave this earth, I want to reach over 1 billion people. I want to motivate, empower, inspire, and encourage so many people. And I want to be myself while I'm doing it. I want to do it in truth. I want to tell you guys my truth, because there's a lot of pain in my truth, and I feel like I did not inquire all that wisdom through the pain for nothing. And God was telling me, he said, there is wealth in your wisdom. So the only way for me to manifest the wealth is I have to share the wisdom. I have to tell you guys what can happen, what to avoid, and what it looks like, how it shows up. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just basically have to tell my story. And so sometimes I get carried away. I'm constantly thinking about you guys and who to help. and how to project the wisdom, what to say. All these, so many ideas. There's so many options. There are so many ways to be creative. There are so many ways to express and project. But the important thing is that I grab your attention and you perceive what I'm trying to project accurately, right? Because I want you to get the message in my pain. I want you to understand my mindset. I want to connect with you um like almost intuitively. Like, just I want to know you guys. I want you guys to know me. I want you guys to see whenever a video of mine pops up that there is wisdom in it, that there is some, I'm going to say something in that message that you're going to be able to use. It's going to be able to help you in a major way, whoever you may be, wherever you are in the world. So sometimes I get these, well, I'm not always energetically ready for the camera, but I have a word and I'm so sincere and passionate, I'll figure out a different way to tell you guys, you know, what it is. So today I made 3 videos that did not contain my face or my voice. And it got not many views. And then I heard a voice say, it's not about, my channel is not about me. It's of me, but it's for you. And the contents within the channel should always be graceful and attractive to be received. So I'm going to ask you guys for your understanding and permission for me to create in different ways, because the 3 videos that I made today, it's quite hard. Even though it's a 1-minute video, the message in it is about a paragraph to 2 paragraphs long. So it's not that easy, because remember, it's still my thoughts. So when I don't feel like being on camera and all that different stuff, it's like another way for me to express, and it's giving me, it's encouraging me to, like, or it's giving off a sense of creating and directing, like as if I'm making some type of movie. Like, it's crazy the things that you can do with these different softwares, and I'm just trying to learn that. But if you guys would support me in that, and if it's not too much to ask, watch the videos and let me know what you think, because there's still wisdom there. It's just I'm trying to it is very hard to voice a message and then create a picture content when it's not your face. And I like doing that or practicing with that because it's very challenging to my mind. And me, I love a challenge. So I love learning things. I love applying, um, like I love tedious projects because it gives off, it makes my mind go into this place where I'm forced to pay attention so that I can learn. And I'm finding out things about myself like, wow, I love learning. I love how I feel when my mind is stimulated, when my mind is attracted to something it doesn't quite know about. And it takes a lot to grab my attention. So, um, so when I'm, you know, diving into these softwares and I'm trying to, I'm trying to learn different ways to project a message to you guys because I have this vision for my, like, I have this goal of a vision and I'm trying to figure out how to get there. And it's just sometimes it's so much pressure because I still have to work. And I wish I could work from home, but either way it goes, the process in creating is just something to experience. It's so draining, but in a good way. Like, it's I just have so many things in my head, like so many points of wisdom in my head that I want to share with you guys. But sometimes that's why I be like, I don't want YouTube to keep my channel in a box because there are so many ways that I express myself. And I also don't want, you know, I want you guys to allow me to express myself in different ways. Like, even if you don't see my video, I mean my face or hear my voice, I want you guys to trust me enough to know that it's still wisdom in the message. But if y'all don't like that, then I don't know. I have to figure out another way, to exercise my creativity, I guess. But it's nothing wrong with sh- you know sharing. But sometimes I'd be like, I don't want you guys to just focus on seeing my face, but because there's so much for me to say, and it'd be like, man, I just want them to listen. I just want them to receive me. Like, like sometimes I take the same. Um, sometimes I take this. I think that I talk to God so much, and I know He's listening. No matter what I look like, no matter how I'm feeling, no matter where I'm at, no matter what I'm wearing, no matter anything. And I assume that same acceptance with you guys. And that might be my downfall, or that might be my a mis- it might be a mistake. I don't know. But I was just thinking that I would share that with y'all because the last thing I want to do is, is disrespect you guys. That is the last thing I want to do. Like I never want to do that. And but when you guys are my supporters, I'm learning that you guys you matter. You know, you guys are very important. You guys are the point of the platform. You know, like if y'all ain't listening, then who the hell am I talking to? You get what I'm saying? Like it's it's all you. So so please forgive me with that, y'all. Like for real. Please, please, please forgive me. And I had something else that I wanted to oh, when I'm having these conversations with God, he listens. I'm telling I'm telling him my heart, and things come out of me, come from my mind that I had no idea was was there. And when I hear it or when I say it, I hear God say, "Tell that to the world. Tell them, you know." And I said, God, um, it's no way for me to, you know, I can't remember all that. Like, how am I supposed to remember that? Like, it's like, y'all, it is so like, what am I supposed to do? Turn on a voice recorder when I'm talking to the Father? Like, no, because that wouldn't feel genuine to me. Like, no. But God told me, He said, when I was in that thought of how do I convey that to the world when when I when I'm talking to the Father, and you know those that wisdom comes out, and it's like, oh my God, I the world should hear this. And then God was just like, do your best. And I was like, okay, Father, but I can't do it without you. I can't do none of this without God. Like, but if y'all ever wondering how I can get on camera looking like this, um, when I was in my past life, when I was in the world, um, I wore wigs and makeup every single day. Every single day. And one day, I got that feeling like I don't know who I am. Like I've never tolerated myself. Like when I go out into the world, like I was always put together. I was always, you know, when the world saw me, I was always this girl. And one day I said, no. Then when I moved up here away from home, I had this heavy desire to want to be myself with the world. And that is what I desired to do. Be myself with the world. And and that's how I'm able to um that's how I'm able to turn that camera on looking like myself, because it's all I've wanted to do, you know. I don't want to hide myself. Like I feel like um not genuine, you know? Like I feel like you guys would hear me, but you guys wouldn't really like know who I am. And it's like this is me. Like I like to be comfortable. I like to, like this is how I am when I'm in the house with family or whatever. Like this is Keisha. This is me when I'm chilling and I just want to be myself. I just really want to be myself. I don't want to have to. I don't want to ever feel like one time I was talking to this girl and she said if I don't have on eyelashes, I don't leave the house. And I was like, what was you doing before eyelashes was a thing? Hell, you were born with eyelashes. What are you talking about? But that's what she said. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to push myself into a false reality of myself. Like, I don't want to ever feel like I have to be all done up before y'all look at me. Like, no, I want y'all to see who I am before I put this on. Before I cover up who I am. I want y'all to see me. I want y'all to know me. Like, I'm a pretty cool person. Like, why would I hide that? Like, I believe in raw beauty. I believe in what a person looks like before they groom themselves. Like, that's the person I want to see. What do you look like before you brush your teeth? You get what I'm saying? Like, because some people, they get in relationships with people and they expecting to see a certain person, and then the real person show up every day and they're like, who the hell is that? And then it's like, um who are you? Because that, like, a long time ago, many, 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 many years ago, like back in 2008, when I met my the man that taught me the biggest lesson in life. Well, every time I saw him, he had on this get up. He would have his wave cap on with his hat. He'd be dressed, and that's what I saw every time I saw him. So that's who he was in my head because I had never seen the real him. And so one day, I don't know if I spent the night with him or he changed his appearance. And I was like, who the hell is that? I was like, who is that? Like, It was crazy. I was like, you look so different. You don't look like the person that uh like I don't. I feel like I don't know who you are. It was a real moment. That was a real moment. Like because he changed his hair, or he came out of that wave cap and that hat, and he started just it was just him and hair, and it was like, man, you look so different. And that was him every day, and I was like, what the hell? And then I had to get used to that person. Like, oh, what? And I didn't want to ever go through something like that. Like, I was like, nah, I don't want to go through nothing like that. That's crazy. Like, um, mm-mm. And then he changed his appearance again. He was growing dreads. So now it was like, oh hell, now I got to get to know this person. It was like, I wish you would pick an appearance and stick with that, cause you stressing me out. Like, but y'all get my point. Like, I just want to be like, if I ever uh you know be just want to change something or add something, y'all done already seen the real me. Y'all done already seen who I'm really is. So it ain't no no thing of, man, she always covered up. I wonder what she really look like. I wonder who she really is. You know what I'm saying? It's something tickling my nose or making my nose itch something. But those three videos that I made, I had a real moment to where, you know, last night I was in the car with these young girls or younger than me, and we were talking about dating, right? And she said, she said, she said I waited 6 months and he still cheated. So I told her, you ever heard of the representative? She said, the what? I said, the representative. You ever heard of the representative? She was like, who was that? I said, that's the person you meet when you meet the person that you talking about? She was like, she was like, I ain't never, uh. I said, people are not who they are, you know, when you first meet them. Like, I said, that's the representative. You're meeting who they want you to see. She didn't say nothing. And I was like, yeah, girl, that's how I go. You have to wear out the representative. You gotta make that man, you gotta make that entity tired. You gotta wear him out. You gotta find out what the representative is covering up. And she was like, what? Like, yeah, I learned that. You can't fall in love with the representative, girl. She was like, how you do that? I said, well, you start with the basics. When a man see you, he don't just want to be your friend, you know? He wants something. And that's what you have to wear out. Because if I'm talking to you, then obviously I don't mind sleeping with you. Like if you get as far as my number and my name, I don't mind sleeping with you. Obviously you're attractive to me too. But people, they cover up who they really are, you know? This is just what they do. They cover up who they really are. I'm trying to make this work and make it work for me. But they cover up who they really are. So you think who you meeting is who you gonna be with. And that couldn't be farther from the truth. I'm telling you. Because me dealing with my ex today, not ex, but the person that taught me what I'm telling y'all right now. Who he was when I met him is not who he is today. He is a very different person, but I understand that. So that's what one of those videos was talking about. You have to figure out to wear the representative out because, you got to spin them in a circle. Force them to either leave or show their real self. I do it all the time. Still single. Hmm. because I can't spend another, you know, I can't spend another 15, 20 years with somebody I don't even know. I'm 37 years old. I'll be 38 in April this year. I ain't that far from 40. I ain't got time to be learning, like, not how to be in a relationship. Like what to look for. Like, I'm 37 years old. Like, uh-uh. So if you want a relationship with somebody, please know when you meet them, like when you're all that, hi, how you doing? How was your day? And all this and that and the other thing. Keep in mind, that is not who they truly are. What you want to know is, how do they respond under pressure? Who are they when they broke? Who are they when they got to work overtime? Who are they when y'all in a disagreement? Who are they when they wrong and you right? Who are they? My mama used to always say to me, and I say used to because we don't speak anymore, but I love my mama. But she used to always say to me, how you start is how you finish. And that stuck on to me. That's why I try to be as real as I can, in the beginning. And that way, if something don't work out, I know it wasn't me, because I was me through and through. From the beginning to the end, I was me. Like my mama said, when she was with my daddy, she used to wait till he left the house to use the bathroom. You human just like he is. You don't think that man know you got to go to the bathroom? I will go to the bathroom at anybody's house. I was at my best friend's house, my ex best friend house, back in 2017, 2018, and we was at her house chilling, we drinking, having a good time. And I went to her out. She stayed with her brother and his girlfriend, and I went to their bathroom to use the bathroom. And she said, the girlfriend was like, "Did you just use the bathroom in my bathroom?" I was like, yeah. What was I supposed to do? Go home? I had to use the bathroom. Don't take me out to eat and then expect me not to go to the bathroom. I'm human just like you is. My breath stank in the morning just like yours do. Like, I'm we all the same. Don't nobody wake up like this. You got to put it all together. You got to be who you truly is from the beginning to the end. You got to be comfortable with that. You got to have enough patience. I mean, not patience. You got to have enough strength, courage. What was I going to say, Lord? You got to have that confidence to know, thank you, Father, that if they walk away from me and I'm being my true self, they was meant to walk. Just like that. You was meant to go on about your way without me. Just like that. I ain't tripping. Walk. Because I know I was real. I mean, I'm cool with all my exes. I ain't got no enemies within my exes, because they saw who I was. Now, I can't say the same for them. Like, we cool, but y'all got some issues. And apparently I did too, because none of them relationships worked out. None of them. But I didn't pay attention to the red flags. But anyway, you got to figure out how to find comfort in being yourself. Don't be scared to be who you are. If they can't handle you or they don't like it, then let them walk. But don't you change who you are. Don't do that. Be real from the beginning to the end. So when it go bad, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. But I'm about to get ready to I'm about to get ready to go to work. And yeah, I wanted to, share that with y'all. Like, um, try to give room to everybody, to be who they are and to express themselves, because there are so many ways to do that. There are so many ways to do that. So give people that allowance to do that. Like, don't you want to be yourself? Who you are at home when you by yourself, who you truly are. Don't you want people to accept that person? The person that God see, the person that God loved, the person that God created. That person is the bomb, not the representative, not the front you got to put on for people to tolerate you. Like, who wants to live like that? I'm not living like that. I'm not finna. I can't stand the 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 presence of a lie operating in the place of the truth. I can't stand that, because it speaks to the strength of the situation. Like, ain't no real ain't no real there's no real sustenance here. Like, so we have to lie to keep it together. Like, that is no. No. Anything that needs a lie to be kept together in time will fall apart, because God ain't gonna bless no lie. That's just, he not doing that. That's not the God that we serve. He not blessing no lie. Like, what? No. Be honest. Because when you're honest, you find the people that are for you. Your people, the people that's gonna love you and treat you with kindness and fairness and include you. Those people will be attracted to who you truly are. So when people come to my channel and they watch the videos and they subscribe and they unsubscribe, that's because YouTube has this way of boxing people to go to a certain type of body of people. And that's not, I don't want my channel limited. I want my channel to hit every piece of everybody, because truth is for everybody, not just a certain, like, color or genre or whatever. Like, no, no, no. Don't put me in no box, because there's too many levels, aspects to life, and we all live in them. Ain't None of us can live the same day twice. We just can't. Something different is gonna happen. You're gonna feel something different than you felt yesterday today. You're gonna understand something different today than you did yesterday. Like, every day is different. You can't keep things just, you get what I'm saying? Like, no. No. As long I feel like as long as I'm telling the truth, God will honor it. It's gonna reach somebody. Somebody is gonna understand. Somebody is gonna hear it, grow from it, heal from it. Somebody is gonna resonate with it. It's gonna speak to somebody. It ain't gonna just it's only going to that group over there in the corner. Like, no. Mm-mm. No. But ain't that the way the church is? And I don't like it. God created all people. But you got a church for the black people, you got a church for the white people, you got a church for the Iranians, you got a church for the Hindus, you got a church, like and and it, and if they believe in the one true God, it's all one God. Why we in different churches? Like, why this church? And I'm not saying they don't welcome different types of people. I'm just saying that is the mindset that we have. That's why, every culture has its own church, whether they believe in the same God or not. And I don't like that. Like, we all God's children. Why can't we all sit together? Why can't we fellowship together to the one true God we all believe in? Same God. Why is it, like, why is it like, yo, I got to layer up because it's cold out there. It be cold. But why is it like that? I don't like that. Like, hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, one day, what Jesus said, one day the lamb will lay with the lion, I guess. So, but if y'all made it this far, thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for listening to me. Um, I hope the word wasn't boring. Sometimes the truth can be boring. I don't know. Like, I just pray y'all give me a chance, listen to me, and I pray y'all have a good night. It's like I'm in California. It's like it's about to be 9:30 at night. I'm about to get ready to get to work, and I gotta edit this video. Okay, all right. Dang, it always take a long time for me to edit videos, but I'm gonna edit this video. I'm gonna try to get it out tonight, and but y'all, I love y'all. Thank you for y'all support. Please leave a comment if y'all support all the different ways I want to express my creativity, because that was the point of this video. And just let me know how y'all feel. Reach out, engage. You know, tell me what y'all feel. How do I make y'all feel? Like, like, just respond. And I'll we'll see what happens. I love y'all, and good night.